This news story was produced by Cogeco North Bay News. To watch the full newscast, tune into channels 12 or 700 live at 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday.
Dennis Chippa says this tragedy should be an eye-opener for people in the city.
I mean, any kind of a death like this is horribly tragic, and it's even more horrible for those of us who work with this kind of a marginalized, voiceless population. It's a terrible example of what can happen in these temperatures if people don't find proper shelter.
Chippa is a volunteer at the Warming Center, and he says the homelessness issue in our area isn't improving.
People aren't going away. I mean, I can only speak for both the Warming Center and the Gathering Place. I mean, it's not like the numbers are going down. People are still coming in. The people are still in need. So we need to get past the concept of we shouldn't fund these Band-Aid agencies. The vast majority of these Band-Aid agencies, as government likes to call them, are agencies that are volunteer-driven and donation-driven.
Chippa tells me the problem isn't with people in the community accepting homeless shelters, as was evident just as I was wrapping up filming here, a couple brought in socks and mittens to donate to the Warming Center. Chippa says the main problem lies with not getting enough funding from government agencies.
It's an ongoing battle, and it's a battle that all the agencies fight, and we all we have a homelessness group that gets together every month, and we discuss these issues, and the issues are I don't think the solution is entirely about funding. I think the solution is about listening to the people that do the work. There's lots of folks in this community who have been doing this kind of work for way longer than me, and they know what needs to be done. And sometimes the solution isn't give us more money. Sometimes the solution is let's find a way to work together to solve this issue. And can we solve this issue? Are we let's all get together and make sure that these centers are open on time.
And the Warming Center was not open on time this year. It's currently set up at the Triple Links building on Fisher and Worthington, but as Chippa gave me a tour, it was clear they are behind schedule.
Okay, so this will be the sort of the welcoming area. It'll be a common room. We've got some chairs already donated, and this will be an area where folks can just sit, talk. There will be some computers set up so that they can contact family members and things like that. This will be the sleeping area. Probably 6 to 8 cots. We can expand it to a couple of more cots if we have to through the common area. This will be where the folks will actually physically sleep. The cots will be set up permanently. The kitchen's designed, we won't likely be open for a kitchen for a while.
He says they wanted to be open January 1st, but they faced a number of delays and have been running their services out of the Salvation Army building.
We were delayed here, and a lot of the delays were built around a combination of funding and paperwork, to be blunt. So we've been delayed. There's a real sense in the community that this is a valid thing, and the community has been incredibly supportive. The city has been sort of supportive. Al McDonald stepped up from the minute we brought it up 4 years ago. Al McDonald stepped up, but he's got to be careful of his own influence. So yeah, I mean, there have to be groups that get together and say, what is the crisis, and how can we all together solve it? We have to work together. The money may not be there anymore, so we have to make better use of the money, and the only way we can do that is to work together as a group.
There's speculation that the man who died over the weekend could have gotten off a bus coming in from another community and would not have been aware of the services in North Bay that would have been available to him. Cogeco will provide an update as more information is released. For Cogeco North Bay News, I'm Matthew Sukram.
If you are interested in watching Cogeco North Bay News, you can become a subscriber by calling 1-800-267-9000.